We're live. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Wednesday. It's also the 4th of July. Hence why I'm wearing red, white, and blue and a pink scrunchie. If I would have made the flag, I would have added pink probably. So I told you guys I would go live today so we could do some crafty crafts because I am working on tons of crafts. Happy 4th of July. But I didn't want to give too much away on what I'm doing next week. So I decided that I'm still going to do that, but we're just going to work through the t-shirts that I have coming through. And some of them have to do with what I'm doing next week and some of them don't. So you won't get too much given away to you. Happy 4th of July. So today I am making stuff. So I went to Target this morning, and what happens when we go to Target? Apparently the back to school stuff just came out, and if you guys didn't know, I'm homeschooling. So I decided to buy some stuff and possibly do some crafts with them today. But I ended up getting like a few things from the dollar spot. I was really there getting t-shirts for a bachelorette party that I'm going to next week, and I'm going to do live on Tuesday. We're going to be making the bachelorette t-shirts. So I ended up finding about half of the sizes that I needed, and then I found a bunch of stuff in the dollar spot that I really don't need, but I could use for being a homeschool mom. So I'm trying to see where the other one of these is. Okay, so the first thing I got were these laptop desks, and I am going to be doing a DIY on them right now. So let me tell you what else I got, and then we'll start on the laptop desks. So I wanted to show you what I'm going to do with them. And then I got this chalkboard, which on this side, it says, help us capture the fun hashtag. So it's like for a wedding. But on this side, it's completely blank. So I might do that right now too. We're trying out a new transfer tape. But what we're going to do on this side is my first day of school, and it's an SVG that I obviously have to weed it, but it's an SVG that Hometown Collective has offered to our patrons. So I'm going to probably do those two crafts before I start working on the t-shirts. Possibly. We'll see how well they work. It's been a while since I've actually done vinyl projects. I do a lot of iron-on. So, yeah. And then another thing that when I go back and watch my live videos, I'm like, oh my gosh, I never finish a sentence ever. So I'm going to try to do that first, and then I'll talk about these t-shirts. And then I got two of these. That's what I was looking for, but I can't seem to see where I put the other one. I got a pink one and a blue one for Landis and one for Briley. And then I was originally, I'll tell you what I was going to originally do with those. But before that, let me finish. And then I got these homeschool mom. I'm going to turn my Easy Press off for now because I'm not going to do the iron on right this second. These homeschool, well, they're teacher binders. They have like the clipboard on the front, but I figured they'd be good for homeschool. I got two because I figured I'd make myself one and give one to another homeschool mom that I know. That way I could have a couple extra for the design purpose. Then I got all these bins, which I put stuff in because they're bins. And so that's a Cricut cartridge that I just didn't know what to do with for a second. So I bought this a long time ago. But I'm going to do something cute on this as well. It's like a clippy, and I was thinking, I think I only bought one because I was only originally going to be homeschooling one of my kids. So I was going to have her do her work. Like I put assignment here and she moves it when it's in progress and then when it's done. But now I only have one of these and I'm homeschooling two children. So I might have to figure that out. Then I got these. I got pink and white and blue and white. And I'm going to make these say to do and done so that when they're next to each other, I can put their assignment in this side and then they can move it to the completed side when it's done. So that was the idea for those guys. I feel like I bought more at the dollar spot, but I'm not sure what to do with it. Did I buy anything else? I don't know what else. Oh, these. I was going to make something for these right now, but I decided I'm going to wait on these. These are Chalkboard Blocks, and they're really cute. And I was thinking of making big dice out of them by putting numbers on all sides, but I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. So they're actually made so that you can do math with them and spelling, but my kids are a little big for that, but they love games. So I was thinking maybe we'll do like a DIY board game or something fun. Maybe actually one of their projects that they have to do. I don't know, but I thought it was cute and I thought that we could do a DIY with it. I feel like I got more stuff. I should just keep the receipt with me when I do hauls so I can make sure I got everything. But yeah, and then t-shirts, what I was going to say is everybody asks me where I get my t-shirts. Actually, Target has their ribbed tank tops on sale for $5 right now. But follow us if you have one in your area. This was $1. And I got this one today, which I was going to do a 4th of July t-shirt for myself on this. And this was $4. And it's tie-dye. It's super cute. It's like super soft and it's a tie-dye shirt. I thought it was really cute. But I ended up cutting the America design with Abraham Lincoln wearing the sunglasses. That was so cute by Hometown Collective. But I think I cut it too small. So I was going to put it on something for Briley. But then I realized that this t-shirt's really dark and I cut him out of black and it probably wouldn't show up very well on this. So I'm probably not going to put it on there. So that's why those are on this side because I'm not too sure what I want to do with them except for this t-shirt. But I just got done cutting like I don't even know how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 t-shirt designs and a bunch of these chalkboard, what are these called? Frames, this shape. Like every time I go to look for this shape, which I have as a font, I don't ever know what to call them. So I call them frames. But I think we're going to do the vinyl projects first. So then I cut enough to do the chalkboard. And then I was originally going to put this other design that I made that it would be a lot more helpful if all this stuff was weeded first. It says, did you do? And it says your chores, your lessons, your daily reminders. So before they're allowed to like sit and do like tablet time or something, I was going to have that on here just to be like a reminder. Happy 4th of July, guys. But then I decided I would maybe put some chalkboard on this so that I could have them use this as like a drawing tablet as well. But I'm not sure yet because I wanted to make this bigger. I thought, oh no, I did. I cut some bigger ones. So I cut, these are still not very big. I thought I cut them, you know what? I must have measured the long side this way from keys. Yeah, where's the furthest person away right now? So I think I want to either cut a bigger one or I want to do the to-dos on here, or I could do the to-dos on top of the chalkboard and they can use, I don't want to use this as something they actually check it off. It was just kind of like a reminder list for them. I thought it would be cute. Okay, so before I do that, I know that I wanted to put those on here. So on these, I was going to take this chalkboard, and because this is one large piece, I'm not going to use transfer tape. I'm just going to use it like a big sticker. And I cut out a few of these so that I could put them on the front and on the inside, and then you can use a chalkboard pen. I guess I should do this straight so I can make sure it's straight. Buffalo, New York, North Carolina, the UK. All right, UK is winning. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm just going to eyeball it. I feel like it's a little off center, but it'll do. Okay, so I wanted to put this on here so that I could use a chalkboard pen on it and erase it and write on it again if I need to. Maybe it's like a reminders. And then I wanted to put one on the inside. So I got a little fancy with some of them. I used a different font, but when I was weeding this, I realized that I could just use this as a sticker if I just nixed this whole outside. So if you want to do it fancy and use transfer tape, you could do that. But I am not about that right now. I just want to make it simple and get it done. I think that's going to be my homeschool motto, simple and get it done. So I'm going to put one on here. Oh no, there's a bubble. Okay, I got the bubble. Chalkboard vinyl is really cool. It's like super thick. Okay, let me get the bubbles out. Happy 4th of July from England. Happy 4th of July from England to England. I know that's kind of I don't know. All right, so there's that, and then there's that, and you can write on it. You can write the subject on it. You could write whatever you want on it, and then erase it. So, love chalkboard vinyl with Chalkateur. Yeah, I've never used Chalkatour's chalkboard vinyl, but oh, can you use it with chalkboard? Can you use Chalkateur on top of chalkboard vinyl? That would be awesome. So that would be cool. Why is homeschooling so popular in the U.S.? It is very rare in the U.K. Well, because the United States is turning into crap, and we need to be teaching our children better because I don't know. No, honestly, I've always planned to homeschool in junior high. It's a way for families to just teach better values. I think there's a lot of stuff going on in schools now that we just don't want our kids. I don't know. Honestly, the reason why I'm homeschooling, I've always planned to homeschool in junior high. And then this year we've had some crazy things happen at school that I was just not okay with. And it kind of seemed to like not be settling down. And I just decided to homeschool. And that's why. And I don't know why it's huge. Yeah, not necessarily violence for me. Some people might for violence, but the coolest kids that I know. So I've worked with our junior hires and high schoolers for, oh gosh, I took a little break, but for the last 10 years, I've worked in junior high and high school ministry. And the coolest kids that I've ever met, not saying that public school kids are not cool, but the most cultured kids, the most down-to-earth kids, the most like head-on straight children and teenagers that I've met have all been homeschooled. And I think that the reason is, and I might be wrong, but I think that this is the reason, is that they get more reality. They get more what real life is actually, instead of just shoved into a hole where they're supposed to act like a teenager and they're supposed to behave and do all these things and don't question authority. Whereas, in homeschool, I feel like they get more freedom to be able to experience real life instead of like what the real world is actually like, rather than like sitting in a classroom all day. And I don't agree with the way that the public school is structured for all children. My kids personally have never had an issue with sitting still or anything like that. But for other people's kids who do have an issue with that, I don't agree with the way that public school is designed. I don't think that it's not a one size fits all system. And even though it works for my kids, I'm still choosing to give them a different experience for the next few years. So I don't agree with a lot of the stuff they are trying to teach our kids in public schools. Yeah, and I'm not huge on like that, because I know that I should never be afraid of my kids being taught something, because I feel like if it's true, it'll hold up. And if what I'm teaching them at home is true, then it should be able to hold up against anything that somebody's going to come to them and say, okay, evolution is this, or, whatever is this, or, I'm not trying to shelter them at all in this sense. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted them to be in public school, because I wanted them to be able to experience other people's views beyond mine. And I'm not pulling them out because of like sheltering them because we're Christian. I'm pulling them out so that they can experience real life. Like, they can experience history through travel. They can experience history through more than just a textbook. So that's really why I've chosen to do it. I want my kids' lives to be enriching and exciting, and I want them to be able to take risks and jump out of the box and think further than what one teacher can tell them. And I just feel like that's why. I don't know. There's just a lot of reasons. And I've always thought homeschooling was the best idea for kids, but I just never thought I would have the patience for it. And now that my kids are a little older, I think that we're just going to have a really good time doing it. I'm having that issue my son has ADHD, and all I get told is they have the same expectations for all children. Yeah, and I wrote a paper before I even had kids on ADHD and the schooling system and why I think that it's set up for only certain children to thrive. And because I was a child, and I don't think I have ADHD, I don't know technically. I don't even think ADHD is a real thing. I know like a lot of people who have children with ADHD. Why are we getting into so many like controversial subjects? But it's okay. Okay, this is my thought. And I don't want anybody to like jump and be like, oh my gosh, ADHD is definitely a real thing. My child has ADHD. Like, you should never think that they're not, that they don't have it or whatever. But I just think that that's how children are. I think that we're trying to put these children into like a 9-to-5 job type setting and act like if they can't sit still, they have a problem. And I don't think that I don't think that's what the problem is. I think the problem is our culture is telling us that children should behave a certain way, and if they don't, then there's something wrong with them and we should medicate them. And I just have a really hard time believing that. I have a really hard time believing that. And even though my children, I think, and I'm honest with my children, we talk about this a lot. Like, if we do think that we have ADHD, and we do say like, oh, I have ADHD because I can't pay attention to this, and but I just think that that's real life. I just think that that's how people are. When the majority of kids have ADHD, I think you need to look and go, is it the majority has ADHD, or is it because majority of children act that way? Like, the majority of children want to run and experience life and see things and touch things and not sit down. Like, what child do you remember being a child, and do you remember how many times someone had to tell you to sit down? Like, they don't want to sit down. It's not natural for children to want to sit and just be still. And it's very important to teach your kids to sit and be still and learn how. But it's very important to also teach them, like, this is the time for that. And this is the time that you can be a monkey and jump all over the place and be crazy. And that's fun. But there's different places that we can do that. And that's important. But 8 hours a day of it, not so much. So that's why. I hope that helped clear that up. I homeschooled both my kids, would not change it. It works better for both of them and they can get hands-on. And that's the one thing I do love about homeschool. If your child can sit and loves to learn, you can teach them that way. If your child needs to be bouncing off the walls while you're doing math problems, you can teach them that way. If your child needs to sleep in and stay up a little later because they're naturally a night owl like I am, or my oldest daughter is, you can teach them that way. Like, I've never been a morning person, so waking up at like 6 a.m. to go to school was always super hard for me. Okay, where's the rest of this project? But I don't know. You do agree with me though. So agree 100%. I hate that he has the label because he behaves differently. So I feel like a lot of parents who have children who have the title ADHD or ADD are feel that way. Like, because if you have one of those weird children that just sits there and doesn't act like a child, not that they're weird, we just all wish we had that, but we don't. So if you have children like that and then you see other kids who are bouncing off the walls, it's very easy to say, oh, that child must have ADHD. But for the kids who have been diagnosed with ADHD, it's just like, there's nothing wrong with them. And so I wrote the paper when I was like 17 or 18. I don't know. I started college when I was 17, but I wrote the paper and I was not very educated on the situation, so I had to educate myself on it. But I wrote the opinionated part before I educated myself on it. And my opinion was that ADHD is a made-up thing and that we should really just embrace those people for who they are, because they offer the world so much more fun than some other people can't offer. And I worked with a guy at the time. We worked with kids at the gym, and I could tell when he took his medication because he was so boring. And when he didn't take his medication, he was so much fun with the children, and the kids loved him, and they were running around, and he had so much energy, and he could teach them, and he would be, bouncing off the walls with them. And just not everybody is cut out for that. But the people who are, like, why feel like we need to medicate them and say you can't act that way? So I love how my live videos always turn into these kind of topics. A lot of times it's because they are smarter and get bored. One of our grandsons was tested age 9. He tested out of everything over his age, same even up to college level. Exactly. So, and 30 kids, I don't know how it is wherever you are that you asked me why we homeschool, but we have about 30 kids, depending on if you go to a private school or not. Public school, 30 kids per one teacher. And if one of the kids is too smart for the class, it takes a long time for a teacher to pick up on that. And if one of the kids is too slow for the class, it also takes a long time for the teacher to pick up on that, because you're dealing with the kids who need more extra attention because their parents don't pay attention to them at home. You're dealing with the kids who are know-it-alls because their parents pay too much attention to them at home. You're dealing with all these kids, and then you just don't have any of the time to really invest into each one of them individually. I do love the Waldorf system because they do have the same teacher for their entire school age stuff. So yeah, I can be pretty opinionated about this stuff, but I do love that about the Waldorf system. I think it's too late to get my children into the Waldorf system, so I haven't put that on my radar. I just feel like homeschool is the best option for us right now. So I don't like waking up early either. Neither do my children. My daughter, when she was younger, said to me one morning, "Why do we have to wake up before the sun?" I totally agree with her. I do too, guys. And I battle with this with quiet time. So if you're a Christian, quiet time is important. Quiet time is one of those things where everybody is like, you got to have your quiet time. You got to wake up early. You got to wake up before the sun. You got to spend your time with Jesus. You got to do this stuff. And I can't do that in the morning. And I feel bad because then you hear these people are like, well, you got to discipline yourself. You got to wake up early. It's just a part of disciplining yourself. And you're like, why can't I discipline myself and still do it at midnight, when my mind is still fresh? Because naturally that's when my brain works best. I don't know. So many things. We put people in boxes. Can you guys see what I'm weeding? I'm weeding very small letters right now. And I haven't worked with vinyl in a while, but I'm doing it. So I'm going to make the chalkboard first. I think that's what we're going to make. Are we still working on the silver things for my friend's friend? Are you still working on the silver things for your friend's friend? No, I did that. I finished that. I gave that to her yesterday. Today, I am working on projects for the announcement and other things. So fun things. I'm just making t-shirts. I was going to do my 4th of July t-shirt, but I cut the image too small. So I'm not that excited about 4th of July this year. We're going camping tomorrow. So we're kind of laying low today and just getting stuff done. We're going to do I went and saw fireworks last night at a baseball game. So that was really fun. And they were really good fireworks. And I keep forgetting that I have you guys on that camera and I keep looking at that camera. So sorry if I'm spacing out. I made my first project last week, a shirt from my boyfriend that says sawdust is man glitter. That's cute. It had 2 saws on it too. It was super cute, but the HTV wrinkled. Uh-oh. So first projects are good learning curves, but it shouldn't have wrinkled. Yeah, you might have had your temperature a little too hot. So, hey, Clueless Mama D. Guys, Drea's here. You guys should say hi to her. I wish buy soon the Cricut and teach this at homeschool. Yeah, I think the Cricut will make homeschooling a lot of fun. I know my kids see me use it so much that they're not very excited about it anymore. But once we get working on a project, or if I pick a project that they're excited about, then they get really excited. But because I do it so much, they're like, they love weeding. They'll never not love weeding. I should have them here right now weeding this stuff for me. They love weeding so much. I can't even. See, people are just different. They're made different. It rained on Canada Day here, so I missed the fireworks. So is 4th of July Canada Day? When is Canada Day? And what do you celebrate? I see, this is why I'm also excited to homeschool, because I'm going to learn all the history that I did not pay attention to while I was stuck in a classroom, not being able to learn because I didn't do well in school because I can't pay attention when I'm sitting still. I think I had the iron on too hot. Yeah, that's probably why it wrinkled. Oh gosh, this is a lot. Okay. I'm gonna try out a new transfer tape today too, guys. That we're gonna make sure it works and we love it and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna be trying out some of the Amazon products that I have on my blog and things like that to show you guys that they work good and all that good stuff pretty soon. I made 4th of July shirts for my daughter, my husband, and myself. We are wearing them tonight when we have our party. Awesome. So it's like 3, 4, 5. It's 5 o'clock at the latest time. So nobody's really ever even doing fireworks yet, huh? It's 2 o'clock here. We're just making pizza tonight. We're not even like barbecuing or anything because we're going camping tomorrow. So we're like, we don't want to have leftover food unless it's like take it with us. We can take it with us. So, is there anything about Cricut that you do not like? Like the machine or the products. I think if you watch me enough, you'll know what products I really do love and which ones I really don't love. But I am on a mission to find you guys like the best price and the same quality type stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. But the only things of Cricut supplies that I do not love are their sticker paper because it doesn't work in a lot of people's printers. And their glitter vinyl. You guys know how much I really detest the glitter vinyl process and everything that goes with it, except for the fact that the glitter vinyl is really pretty, and it makes me want to use it. And then when I try to use it, I have to take a break. Otherwise, I'm going to get very angry. And I do. I get very angry when I use it because it is very frustrating for me. If anybody has mastered it, I know strong grip transfer tape is supposedly like the key, but the last project I tried to make with it, I couldn't even weed it. I gave up before I could even finish weeding. And I made sure it was a big project, like no intricate details, nothing. And yeah. Can you guys see why I love iron-on so much better than vinyl? Do you see how long it's taking me to weed this? I mean, vinyl's great, but iron-on, you just stretch it and it sticks down really good, so you don't have to worry about it coming up. But this is taking quite a while. Cindy, my daughter, thought I was losing my mind today watching him. I adore him, but he had so much trouble staying on topic. Oh, I watched his video at midnight and thought I would wake up. Who are we talking about? I don't know who we're talking about. Canada Day is July 1st, I believe. So what do you celebrate on Canada Day? I don't know if you live in America, but I think most of you guys live in America, actually. But I've had a hard time, like, celebrating America lately just with how divided everybody is and how ugly everything is getting. But watching the fireworks last night, I was just like, really, we're gonna say that we're still amazing? I don't know. This is just one big opinionated video, isn't it? It's the country's birthday when we became self-governing. Okay, so that's what kind of what America is. 4th of July, it's our celebration of independence from Britain, right? But I don't know. I feel like we have a good relationship with Britain now. Like, why do we have to be so gung-ho about the fact that we're, like, separate? I don't know. World peace, you know? Happy 4th of July, celebrating my son's 10th birthday. Woohoo! It's, I like Sizer iron-on the best. Yeah, or Caesar iron-on the best. Yes, so Caesar iron-on is what we have in the mystery boxes. If we do have iron-on, it's always going to be Caesar brand, which I love and will use if I get to that. We're just going to hang out for a little bit and make some projects. This vinyl takes a long time. Oh, you know what I was doing earlier? I would hold a piece of vinyl in my hand, sticky, and as I would weed, I would like stick it to that little piece and keep it sticky side down so I could kind of grab the little pieces with it when I'm doing all the little letters. And it seemed to work pretty good. It's like a little tip. I don't know if you guys can see that, but like, so I have the sticky side hanging down, and then I start to weed just a little bit and I stick that to it and then I pull it up and it pulls that little piece and then it keeps all your little pieces in one spot. And it works better if you start with like a larger piece of sticky. Like you could even use like a piece of transfer tape and do this. And then obviously when you get like a ton on there, it's going to get a little bit harder to deal with. But I like it. It works good. And then it keeps you mess free. But I normally weed on top of a sticky mat too, but I don't have one with me. Okay, so my N got ruined in the bigger process of weeding this. So it says, I wait to be A and when I grow up. So I have to find the rest of the N. It's somewhere. I saved it, but I don't know where it went. So I'm going to cut these apart and show you what they are. And we're going to make this chalkboard. Do I have a barrier cloth for the HV? Yes. So I keep a piece of fabric like this. It's very thin next to my Easy Press all the time. So I can use that as the barrier. Unless I'm using glitter, I don't really use a barrier with glitter just because it's so durable. It's my favorite. And I feel like the hotter you get it, the better it stays forever. So this is all going to need transfer tape. I forgot about all that. Oh, and I forgot I missed one little spot on my R. All right. All right. So we're using this board right here. And this is the back of that fancy schmancy thing. And I'm going to use the back so it has this sticker on it that I need to take off. So that's fun. Ooh, you know what'll work good probably? Is our spatula tool. Let's see if I can use this. I hate when they put stickers on products. I mean, this is the back of it. Target's not that bad at doing it, but like Ross does it all the time. They put their stickers on like the picture frame. It's so annoying. Ooh, this sticker's really stuck on there too. I'm not gonna be able to get that off. Fancy schmancy thing. I had a pillowcase for my barrier. Okay, so Easy Press versus T-shirt press. What do you think is best for a small business? The Easy Press is great, but a T-shirt press, if you're looking to do them pretty fast, T-shirt presses are pretty reasonable. I have one. So my latest blog post is like where to get all of your Cricut supplies. And I found a good Easy Press, or not an Easy Press, but a heat press if you're interested in one. I think it's like $300 or $400. But if you're doing a bunch of t-shirts, but a small business. So like, I think, see, it's kind of hard to say because like the Easy Press is still $150. So like to start out with the Easy Press is still, I would encourage you to jump up if you started getting bigger. You know what? I'm going to be bold. Should I do it? I'm going to not use transfer tape on this because this is so long and it's just one piece. Yeah, that was smart. I'm not going to use transfer tape on this. I'm just going to use this one line and I'm going to put it right here across. You guys see this? You see I gave up on the sticker. I'll work around it or something and get it off later. The way I like to get stickers off is, I'm actually going to make sure that'll fit. Okay. The way I like to get stickers off is with baby wipes. I soak them with baby wipes and then I just kind of rub them off in circles. So to make sure this is straight, I'm going to measure this side from the top. It's 4 inches. And wow, my eyes are perfect today. And then I'm going to press it down like that. But I did not measure it from this side to this side. It's not even. See that? My eyes are not perfect. I wasn't even looking at that. So today I'm making like a bunch of different things, but right now I'm working on this chalkboard my first day of chalkboard. So this can be for homeschool or for whatever. So I am going to use transfer tape for this. I'm going to use this transfer tape that there will be a link to it in the description if you want to get it. It's kind of more like masking tape, transfer tape. So I'm excited to try it out. Oh, and I'm also using Oracal 651 vinyl right now. So we're trying a bunch of different products right now. Eek. Okay. You know what? This is very rolly. I'm going to cut me a strip of this. I don't have my holy grail here with me. It's over there. My portable trimmer tool is my favorite. Okay. So we got to use transfer tape on this because that would take forever to do this if we were to use it like stickers. All right. I've never used this before. Apply heat to remove sticker. Ooh, that's a good idea. I wonder if I can use I don't want to ruin my Easy Press though. Like blow dry it? That would be good. Thanks, Jay. I'm gonna block you now. Let's see. Okay, so I did an adult coloring page on vinyl and I'm putting it on canvas, but I'm having trouble getting it off of the transfer tape. Any suggestions? Yeah, I'll show you my #1 tip for getting things off transfer tape in a second, but when I do it on this. But sometimes it can just be a pain, especially if you're doing it on canvas. You just gotta really be slow about it. Okay, so this is very much like masking tape. Ooh, I like it because it's not super sticky. It's not really sticky. So you guys know how I always unstick my, ooh, and it doesn't stick to itself. Like, you know how Cricuts, you'd be like, oh crap, I just stuck it all to itself. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this on my design and rub it on, and then I'll show you how I get transfer tape off when I get it on the design. So when I get it on the mat, the super fancy thing. That's what I called it, right? Okay, I didn't put my transfer tape on the whole design, but it's still going to work. Okay, so this is how I like to get the backing off. I turn it over and I go at like a complete flat degree. And I know this isn't the part that you're having trouble with. I know you're having trouble with the other part. So I'm going to get this off first. And I'm kind of excited about this transfer tape because it's not super sticky. I feel like it's going to be really easy to get off of this vinyl. So because I'm pushing and pulling, I'm kind of pushing the design down back onto the transfer tape at the same time and pulling at the same time. I've never used Orcal 651, I don't think. I don't use vinyl very often. I try to use iron-on as much as I can. You guys know that. But, okay, that was super simple. And then we're going to put it on our chalkboard. Pretend like I'm cleaning this off with like something so that there's no oils on it. So I can already see it's coming off, which I'm excited about because sometimes transfer tape is so sticky that it's really hard to get it off of your project. So I'm going to rub this on just with my finger because I don't have anything right next to me to help me with this. I need to stock this. This is my plan to make sure I have like everything I need right here. So when we do live videos, I don't have to like freak out or figure it out. Okay, let's see. I've only used Cricut vinyl. I struggle so hard getting it on the transfer tape. Yeah, so that technique I just showed you should help a little bit. We call them blackboards. We call them blackboards too. I think chalkboards have really just become really trendy. So it's called the fancy, yes, this is called the fancy schmancy thing. That's what we call this. Okay, so this is already coming off super easy. If you guys can just see, like, I could just like pull this and it's gonna come off. But because you're having trouble, I'm gonna show you my technique for this is again to pull at a complete angle like this and rock back and forth, holding my fingers on the vinyl, pushing it onto my project even more. So putting a lot of pressure right here and rocking back and forth like this. And this will definitely help you get that transfer tape off. And then if you have those little pieces, you just kind of want to, like, but this transfer tape just comes off really easy. Like, I don't even have to do that with this. I'm in love with this. This is awesome. Okay, so that was easy. Okay, so now we have my first day of, and then I'm going to do the little lines. I have 2 lines. So it says like when I grow up, I want to be, and when, and my favorite things are, so I am blank years old. And so you write their age in it. And then there's my favorite things are, I almost got that. I'm going to put that on that side. Can you see this? That stuff is magical. Yeah. So this is, it's like masking tape. It's like almost like masking tape, what you use. So this is actually from Expressions Vinyl. This is the, I believe that's the one I recommended on where to get it the least expensive. You can get this. So there's a link to Expressions Vinyl in the description, but there's also links on my blog along with like everything else that I found for the least expensive that I'm going to be trying out in live videos with you to make sure it works good. If you guys want to see like, okay, do I really want to buy this? But I think you can get like 5 yards of this for really inexpensive. So it's actually cheap, but I'm feeling it right now. And I don't know if I could reuse this. We can try it. We'll try it just to give that a try. But but it loses its stick because it's not very sticky in the beginning. But I kind of like that. So I'm just going to do my favorite things are and see how that works and see if we can do it. But that is on my blog, and pay attention to some of the things that I'm using in this video if we get any further than this project, because they're hinties. So as transfer tape, sorry, don't know what happened. Press and seal. Oh, press and seal, like literal press and seal. Glad, is it glad press and seal? Didn't you use stencils to make one of these boards last year? Yes, we did, with Katie. She does the stencils. She is big on making stuff with paint and stenciling and using it as paint, which this transfer tape I think would work really good as stencil material, like really good. I wonder if you could, I don't know. I wonder if there's a setting you could cut transfer tape so that it's just like the stencil. Expressions vinyl is awesome, yes. So they've got lots of cool things on their website and lots of great stuff. So let's see. Yeah, this is very not sticky at all, but I'm going to try my technique going this way. Okay, so if I do it going this way, it's a little bit easier. It's coming off. It's working. So if you flip it over and you pull the backing off, it works. It works. But because this transfer tape's not sticky at all, I don't think I'm going to have an issue at all getting it onto my project. So my favorite things are, dun, dun, dun. I'm just going to rub that on there, which the vinyl should be stickier than the transfer tape, so I shouldn't need to rub it too much. I'm not even going to try. Look. Whoop. It just comes right off. I don't think I could do it a third time, but we could try it. I am this many years old, so I'm thinking this goes, I have 2 more lines. Let's put those on and figure out where I want everything first. So my favorite things, so I could do them in thirds, or you could do a third and this way. But yes, I did make this last year too with paint. When I want to be a blank when I grow up. Okay, it's 2 different parts of the saying. I was like, what does that say? I want to be a blank when I grow up. I am blah, blah, blah years old. And my favorite things are. And I could do it like this and do I want to be this when I grow up. And then there are years down here. But I think I'm just going to do it in thirds. And I can always make another one. I think this board was $3 at Target right now. The fancy schmancy thing. But you could do so many cute things with this chalkboard. All right. I'm going to put this one on like this because I'm lazy. And then it's a little crooked. It's okay. It's a live project. Happy 4th of July today. I am Weed Projects. We're getting ready for my 9-year-old daughter dance competition in Cali. So I'm making shirts and hats. That's so exciting. I hope you're using lots of glitter. Okay, so if I was really professional, I would measure how far down I did this one. 2 centimeters. Oh, wait. 2 centimeters. Look at me measuring in centimeters because I'm American. We should use centimeters. I don't know why we don't. That's another one of the things. Look at my eyeballs are perfect today. I totally nailed it. Okay. That one's really crooked, but that's okay. All right. It's supposed to look like a kid did it, right? Because it's supposed to look like a kid wrote this with chalk. So why not make it crooked? You have to find excuses for all the little things. So this piece is one that I only used once. Where'd the other piece go? I wanted to see if we could try it 3 times. Of course, gotta have the glitter. Yep. Guess what, Molly? What? What? All right, let's try with years old. Let's do it. This is the 3rd time. 3rd time around. Let's see if it works. Actually, I'm just loving this Orcal vinyl. It comes off super easy from this backing. And it's kind of not so sticky, but it's working. Okay. The Y is having a little issue. Stay. No, I lost the Y. Okay, I'm going to keep the Y over there and put it on with my bare hands. Okay, so use the transfer tape twice. That's all I'm going to recommend. So not 3 times. That's too much. All right, and then I'm going to put this little Y on there. Years old. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why that's the noise of the day, but that's the noise of the day. It's my birthday in 67 days. That's kind of a ways away, Molly. But happy birthday in 67 days. I'm so excited for you. I think that's closer than when my birthday is. My birthday's not for like, I don't know, October 6th. I don't know how long away that is. Happy birthday, Justin. His birthday's tomorrow. That's a little bit closer than 67. So I celebrated someone's birthday yesterday. I don't know if I know anybody's birthday who's on the 4th of July. Oh gosh, why am I why am I transferring like this? What am I doing with my life? You guys are distracting me. That's not how you do it. You're welcome. All right, this is definitely going to look like a kid wrote it because my eye completely came off. I got to fix that. That looks bad. All right, I'm going to fix that manually. I should just take them off and put them on manually too, but I have to use the transfer tape. Wedding anniversary today. Yay! It's today. So they got married on July 4th, 4th of July. That's exciting. I'm all, what's today? Isn't it funny how we say like the 4th of July? Like if you're celebrating on the 3rd of July, you still tell everybody happy 4th of July. But you're like, you're really saying, they'd be like saying happy 22nd of September, you know? So I guess you could say happy 4th of July to anybody, even if they don't live in America, because if it's the 4th of July, you could say that. So it's like saying Cinco de Mayo. Even though it's not our holiday, it's still the 5th of May. So I have a friend whose birthday's on Cinco de Mayo, so that's fun. Best friend, so had baby at 6 a.m. this morning. Congratulations, best friend. That's exciting. My uncle who passed away 8 years ago, his birthday would have been today. Oh, happy birthday. My grandmother's would have been, I think hers is July 3rd, or it was July 3rd, yeah. So almost 4th of July, but stop making me feel sad because my birthday is so far away. Molly, sometimes you just gotta let the other people celebrate when it's not close to your birthday. But I love that you know that that's how far away your birthday is. And if you keep track on 4th of July, you'll know every time it's 4th of July, your birthday is 67 days away. I was going to say something about leap year, but then I realized your birthday probably doesn't have leap year between 4th of July and your birthday. Okay. When I grow up, I want to be a blank when I grow up. That's how it's supposed to be, right? Okay. You can put that sentence either way. Yeah, okay, this is cute. I could have done it better, but it's cute. But I like reading your guys' comments. So when you live in America, there's a rule that is new. It just came out. If you're over 50, you have a birthday week instead of just one day. I thought that was a rule no matter what. I think you should make it like a month because I think I celebrate my birthday week. So if you're over 50, I think it should be a rule that you get the whole month, which still 67 days away. Not your birthday month yet. But do you start counting from the day of your birthday to after your birthday or the day of birthday before your birthday? Because then technically you could stretch it 2 weeks if you really wanted. I'm not going to use that a third time because that was difficult even on its second time. And I got to find the rest of this N because this is not cute to say, I wait to be a blank when I grow up. Although that kind of makes sense because you do have to wait till you grow up to be it. 66, one day closer because my birthday is on the 2nd. Mine is Monday. My granddaughter's Tuesday. My daughter's next Friday. I was born on my mom's 20th birthday. I miss sharing it with her. Has been gone 12 years. She will be with me. That's exciting. I'm sorry that she's not here with you, but that's a lot of birthdays. That's a lot. We're going down to SoCal to spend it with my cousins, and her 2 kids are like 4 days apart, their birthdays. And that's still a lot to do that many birthdays that close together. It's a lot. I don't think I've ever had a real birthday buddy like close enough to know to have like a birthday buddy. Dustin and Briley are a day apart. So that's fun. My birthday is August 9th, and I usually celebrate it from the 1st until Monday after my birthday. From the 1st all the way till the Monday after. That's exciting. That's a long birthday. We should just call them birth weeks. My hubby is a twin, and they have separate birthdays. That is cool. So they were born at like 11:59 and 12:02 or something like that. Me and 3, you know what I don't ever get? And I don't know if this is TMI, but I don't ever get how twins are like 2 minutes apart. Like, really, another whole baby came in 2 minutes? Like, 2 minutes? That's really fast to have another baby. I don't know. Maybe the first one just comes out and the second one just comes out. But I don't know. Every time a twin says, like, we're 3 minutes apart or 2 minutes apart, I'm like, you came really fast then. Do you have a hack for pen writing on the Maker? Like a hack, like how to use other pens or like just to do it better. I don't use pens that much. I want to. Okay, so now I gotta get this sticker off, but that's what that looks like. It turned out really cute. So then you take a chalk pen, and I didn't leave any room to write my first day of something. It wouldn't be a DIY if it wasn't messed up. So then now I have to write my first day of, and then write it like down here or something. Good thing I have the one we made last year, right? Okay, so if you do this, move this line a little bit lower so you have some room to write, and move these down a little bit lower. So this cost me, I cut the thingy off, huh? I think it was $3 or $5, but I think it was $3. So there's that. So we've done 2 projects, right? We did the chalkboard on this, and the chalkboard my first day of, which I totally screwed up. It does look good. It really does look good. But maybe I'll take the of off and move it to the left. So then I could put my first day of, and then I can write it right here. Do you think? Think that's a good idea? Let's see. Spatula tool. Ooh, maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Okay, I'm going to put of over here so then I can have room to write. See? If you make a mistake, just take a second, think about it. You can come up with a solution, right? I don't know if I'm going to like it as much as if I would have moved the line down. If I would have moved the line down, I think I would have liked it a lot. Then I'd have to move everything down. Okay, so I put my first day of, and then I'm going to write it right there. And then I'll write there, there, there. That's super cute. I love it. Just explain to Tay why they would be that way. Okay, I love it. I've been hand drawing my son's school chalkboard, but now I can Cricut. Yep. So this was just vinyl, Orcal 651 vinyl, and a $5 chalkboard from the Dollar Spot, even though it's not the Dollar Spot. It's Bullseye's Playground. We know that because it took me a long time to get the right name, and then somebody finally told me, and now I'll never forget. Okay, I'm going to kick my Easy Press on. I'm going to turn it up to 350. I should do it like a baking show. That would be fun. 350? Is that too hot for regular iron-on? Should I do 320? I don't have my cheat guide by me. But, okay, 350 it is. All right, I'm going to weed these while that warms up, and I'm going to make this one t-shirt at least, which it says follow your arrow, and I don't think I cut the arrow out, so that'll be fun. I cut half the arrow out. Okay, so this is a design out of vinyl, but I'm going to nix the rest of the vinyl projects right now just because they take a while to weed. So 340. Thank you, Justin. Okay, so I'm going to turn it down to 340 before it gets that hot. This says for party like it's 1776 in vinyl. And you can't see it, but that's what it says. And that's a Hometown Collective design that is free to the patrons. But it's so cute, and I have a cousin who's in the military. I'm going to put that on a tumbler for him because it's so cute. Like, that's the fun thing about having someone in the military is, like, 4th of July works all year round for them. Okay, so I'm going to weed this. This is another Hometown Collective design that says follow your arrow. I use my door as a huge chalkboard. That is exciting. So we're working on like room tour ideas, and we're doing one of my friend's bedrooms, and we're going to be doing a lot of chalkboard paint stuff. So we were thinking about doing like some big pieces in chalkboard paint, but that's exciting to do your whole door. I don't know if I would paint my doors right now because we're replacing our doors. Maybe I'll paint the old doors, but our new, do you see how why I love iron-on for HTV? Like, the amount of time it took me to weed that versus the time it took me to weed the vinyl. Plus, I have to use transfer tape on that, and I don't for this. Like, people ask me, why are you using HTV on that? Like, duh, why wouldn't I use HTV on that? Look at how much faster it is. And that's my weeding hack. I just stick the weeding tool into the vinyl and just make a hole in it and pull it up and keep it all on there all at once. And I just keep like a little stack of it on my weeding tool, so it looks like that. And they're all just stuck on there. And then I pull them all off and throw them in the garbage. Okay. So this says follow. Look at how much faster I can do this project than I can do any other project. Can you see the colors? Follow. What is this, an arrow? This is part of the arrow. I thought the arrow was smaller, so I used a very small piece of white HTV and then didn't realize that the other half of the arrow wasn't going to be on the board. So I have to cut a little piece, or I can manually cut it. You know what? I'm going to manually make the rest of the arrow because I can. I'm just going to make a little shape that's like this, and it's going to make the other half of the arrow. Hacks, man. Like my N, I could do that and cut like a little piece of just an extra N and put it on there like that. See, the things that we learn, Right now I'm making a t-shirt. Also love the bins in the back. Which ones? The mess? Which ones? This is a video coming out pretty soon. That's a video coming out. Those ones? Those are under $3 to make those. And there's a video coming out on how to do it. I just scheduled it, so you guys will learn how to make those. Do I live in Britain? HTV is life, right? I much prefer HTV too. It's life. So you just saw, like, if you watch this video, we're already 56 minutes in, and it took me that long to make 2 vinyl projects. And if we were to go another 56 minutes, which we're not, I could probably make the rest of all of these t-shirts. Because you can literally just grab it and weed it. That's why it's called Easy Weed. Because it's easy to weed. Follow your, and then here's glitter vinyl, or HTV. Glitter HTV is my favorite thing on earth. Because it weeds so easily. And it only takes 3 seconds to weed. That's like against the rules. You can't rhyme a word with itself and then use it again because you can't think of another word to rhyme. You have already said this, but what brand HTV is your fave? So this is all Caesar HTV, and it works pretty comparable to Cricut's HTV. It's like the same. So, okay, I'm going to have to be very careful and make sure I put the shiny side up of this. So I am not going to overlap any of these, so I'm going to do it all in one sitting. Not even going to, so I'm just going to make sure the plastic is cut really close so I'm not overlapping any plastic over any of the HTV. And I'm just going to put them on the shirt how I want them. Follow your arrow. This is cute. This is kind of like a Merida saying, but it's not. And that arrow needs to be shorter. My hand-drawn arrow. You got to make sure that plastic's up. Otherwise, that's going to be bad. Okay, that's the plastic. This side is the real arrow. Oh, I think it goes over by the your, not the arrow part. Yeah, it's like that. Okay, I'm going to do this in one sitting. I'm going to move this over so I can move this guy in. Clean off my station by throwing everything on the ground. Because that's how you do it, right? Okay, we're going to move this guy in. He's nice and hot. And I'm going to move it off completely. Look at that lighting, it changed. Okay, so I'm going to heat this guy up real quick like. We're going to heat him. I feel like I should do DIY musicals. That would be fun, huh? Can we play an emoji game while you're doing this? Sure. I don't know how to do that, but we can. Wow, that's steaming. I think it's hot enough. Thanks for subscribing. Okay, so I should really heat up the shirt too underneath. but I'm going to take a risk and not, because I'm not using any protector barrier either. So let's just do it. All right. Hold it. It's on for 30 seconds. I just turned it off. I do that all the time. Instead of pressing the Cricut button, it's like so easy to use, and I still have such a hard time. Okay, Cricut button. Hold it. Hold it. That's so cute. I have always wanted to use iron transfer stickers to make custom shirts. Yep, this is what you do. Oh, I say an emoji, then we have to put it in. Oh, that's the giveaway part of the live videos. I do those at the very end of the video. So we will do that at the end. We will give away a box. However, the winner might not get it right away because we're leaving for 3 days and you might have to wait a little while if we do a giveaway. I'm not sure if I'll do a giveaway in this one just because I don't want someone to have to wait that long. Is that grapefruit glitter HTV? It's my favorite color. It's not grapefruit. I don't know what the actual color is. I can let you guys know though next week sometime. Hinty, hinty. All right, I'm going to pull these off. Usually I would wait till they cool, but I'm pretty confident that these all came off, that they're on there really good. All right, little plastic piece. I don't think I've ever done that before. All right, and she's done. Look at how fast I made a t-shirt. Okay, so you can see how the color changes on some of these t-shirts. It goes away after a while. It's because of the heat and the dye that's in the t-shirts, it kind of makes the t-shirt sweat a little bit. It will do it if you have like neon or hot pink colors. Look at how cute this looks with this. I have this flower arrangement right here. Look how cute these colors look together. That's so cute. I don't know. It just caught my eye for a second. Anyways, so look how fast we made a t-shirt in the time that it took us to make 2 vinyl projects, but it's okay. We love vinyl too. We do. We just don't love it as much as we love HTV, right? HTV is like the golden child. No, we don't love any children more than the others, right? Okay. Should we do another t-shirt or should I go home and clean and pack? Or should we do another t-shirt? Let's do, I'm glad you're learning. Are you using both glitter and are you using both regular and glitter HV at the same time, same temp? I did. I'm a rule breaker. I did do that. But so here's the America design. I just feel like it's a little too small. This is Lincoln's head. Can you see it? And this t-shirt's really big. So you guys let me know. Should I put this on this big old t-shirt or should I cut it out again a little bit bigger? So like this is Lincoln's head. These are his little glasses like this. And then it says America. And then the glasses have red, white, and blue stripes on them. I think it's, I like my giveaways too, but just please explain the follow your arrow. It's just a cute saying like your arrow. I don't know, like your direction. I would have put this arrow closer too. I didn't do that. And I think it should be definitely closer. Just means like your direction, like the direction you're going, follow it. You know what? Before I decide on, I think it'll work, do it. I'd make it bigger. Do it, risk taker. Well, okay. I'm a risk taker when I feel like something is right. But I really love this shirt. I really love this design. And I really want to put it, like I can still use this on a kid's shirt if I found like the right color. So I think I'm going to use that and I'm going to cut it bigger and maybe make us matching shirts. Or maybe make my cousin and his son matching shirts with it because I think it's the cutest design ever. I love Abraham Lincoln. Like, if there's anybody I want to celebrate for America Day, it's Abraham Lincoln. He was cool. Okay, let's do this one. Let's do this one because, wait for it, we're going to use holographic glitter purple iron on. So this one says, teach, love, inspire. With some hearts. So we'll do this one and then we'll call it a day and go get to fireworks. But I wanted to show you guys holographic and I did want to talk a little bit about holographic because matching shirts are so cute, right? Actually, small is cute too. I know it would be cute, but I want it to be big. I want it to be like America with like a big old Abraham Lincoln with his big old sunglasses. I don't know. I think it should be, I think I need to think about it a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to weed this. Not with that. That's a spatula tool. But so if you guys are using glitter, what is this called? Holographic. I love holographic items. I'm a mini notebook that is holographic. Yes. So need this shirt. I'm a teacher. Yeah. So I'm going to be a homeschool teacher. So I decided I'm going to make some homeschool teacher shirts. But I think that if you get holographic, I cut this. I used the Explorer 2. Let me take a second to think what I'm actually trying to say here. And I put the dial at the notch right before bonded fabric, and it cut it perfectly. If you are using the maker, so I like searched high and low to find out before I used it, like what setting people used to get the right setting. And someone said use fabric, but there really isn't a fabric setting. There's like all different types of fabric. So I believe I used like cotton fabric, and that works perfect because HTV has like 3 layers to it. Not HTV, holographic has like 3 layers to it. So you have to use a little bit deeper cut setting. And do not, if you have anything from my box that is Caesar brand, do not use Cricut's holographic HTV setting because it's not deep enough. It will not cut deep enough. Their holographic is a little bit different. It's thinner. So I'm homeschooling this fall too. Yay! I made Disney family shirts with holographic HTV and they came out amazing. Yeah, I didn't know I was going to love this stuff so much. And when I asked you guys to tell me what your favorites were, you guys all said holographic. So I added the holographic into the mystery box last month. And, oh, I should have welded the Inspire. All the pieces, all the letters are separate. It'll still work. But I was like, okay, I'll add that because so many people said they loved it. And when I was done with the projects, I was like, no kidding. People love this stuff. It's amazing because it's not as easy to weed, obviously as Easy Weed because it doesn't tear apart, but it's easy to weed. It's just not as easy. And it's much easier than, I keep losing these little circles. I don't know where that went. I gotta make one. So, it's easier than vinyl. Not as easy as glitter or Easy Weed, but it's easy. And it's beautiful when it's done. What fonts did you use for Follow Your Arrow? So I didn't design that one. That one is from Hometown Collective. If you guys just want to buy their designs on Etsy, they have a coupon for 40% off, which is Taytown 40, TAYTOWN 40. What am I needing to press to keep this on? The power button? Ooh. I don't know what. When it beeps at you to keep it on, what button do you use? 340. Stay on there. Okay. So the one thing about HTV is it's not sticky, so you can't do that little technique of holding it all on one and helping it pick up all those little pieces. So you do have to grab all those little pieces and make sure they get off your design. Otherwise they get stuck in there. And I have done it many times where I iron something and then there's like a little piece that gets stuck on the t-shirt. How do we become a Cricut associate? So if you have like a blog or something like that, then you're more likely to become part of the Cricut team. So that's how you do that. On how to make money with the Cricut, I think I went into it a little bit on becoming like an affiliate for them if you have a blog or something like that. Okay, so this says teach, love, inspire, and then it has these little pink hearts, which I'm not sure if I'm going to put on yet. So I'm going to look at the design first. All right, so watch how much faster Easy Weed weeds because I can stretch it and I can rip it and I don't have to hold it on a mat. Okay, that means it's ready. I'm not turning off. And that's done, minus the little piece in the middle. Okay, this is so what did I say that? Hometown Collective, you just want to buy them on Etsy, that's your coupon code. But all of the stuff I use to make is also available to our patrons. Okay, teach. This is a funky shirt. It is like, oh no, this one doesn't have a seam down the middle in the back, but okay. Teach, love, inspire. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see if I can see using the same temperature. Might be a little iffy for this one. So one thing I like to do is stick it all on there once it's weeded, and then I hold it up to look at it. I hold it up and look at it and make sure that it's a little crooked. It needs to be uncrookedified. Or I could stand up and look at it too. But you nobody got time for all that good stuff. Okay, I'm gonna make sure there's no plastic. Right now there is going underneath some of the design. So I can do it all at once. So it's very important, making sure there's no plastic going underneath any of the HTV layers. Let's take this whole thing off and do it. Where do you get your t-shirts? So I talked about that in the beginning. I got these ones at Fallas. I do love Walmart. Walmart has super cheap t-shirts and they're really pretty good quality. And I don't like Hanes. I know somebody on the Facebook group was saying like, do you guys love Hanes or all of those like generic t-shirt brands that sell like, you know, t-shirts that you can get for these type of things, or like the ones from Michael's. I don't like those. They're so thick and they're so not comfortable. Fallas has really good ones and Walmart has really good ones. Walmart's really good price and Fallas is even better price. And yeah, and then otherwise there's online places and stuff too. I'm still kind of on the search for good blanks. My Vinyl Direct has some fun blank stuff, but t-shirt wise, I've never tried their t-shirts. So you need to get a bright pad. Yeah, I don't use it that often just because I weed all over the place. I'll weed in front of the TV. I weed like just so many places that I don't have it with me. So I'm just used to not using it, but they're good. I like No Boundaries from Walmart, less than $3. Yep, are they soft? This one is super soft, but like I said, Fallas, if you have one in your area, go there and get t-shirts. But they're like I got Massimo t-shirts from there. I got and then a lot of random brands, but they're so good. And then look in the men's section because I got these super comfortable t-shirts for $1 and they're like, I made one for Dustin. I think I told you guys this. I made Dustin's t-shirt for Disneyland with it and he was like, where'd you get this shirt? It's so soft. It's like, Fallas for $1. Okay. Ooh, I think it's going to cover almost the whole design. All right. We have Fruit of the Loom. Okay, so that's one of those. Fruit of the Loom, I don't know. They might be stepping up their game, but they're very thick and they're very hard. They're not comfortable. And that's kind of how they are at Michael's. Like, I'm just not those ones that are like, and they go on sale like 4 for $10 sometimes, which is a really good deal. But they're great for like a sports team or something, like if you're just going to one event. But if it's a shirt you want to wear all the time, then I would not. Okay, I'm going to do this side just for a second. Hot. I noticed the holographic gets really hot because it's like metals. My hubs only likes the tri-blend tees, and those are so expensive. If you find a good deal on those somewhere, let me know. Fallas. If you have a Fallas, I have all these organized right now. This one only has one. So this t-shirt right here is so soft, and I don't think it says what it's, oh, maybe it does. 50% polyester, 25% cotton, 25% rayon. So is that tri-blend because it has 3 different things? It is so soft, and it was 99 cents. Literally 99 cents for this shirt. So I bought him one, and then I loved it so much. I went and I found like I bought all of them. There were like 3 left and I bought them all. But I just bought some there. Brand Glidden. They aren't soft at all. Yes. So Glidden, Fruit of the Loom, all those like make a shirt on me. I'm awesome. I know, right? 99 cents. I was like, oh, this is just a t-shirt. It's $1. I'm going to get it. Didn't know I was buying the best t-shirt I could ever find. So, you know, there's that. All right. You guys ready to see this? We've made 2 t-shirts now and in about 10 minutes. That's exciting. Okay. So this says teach, love, inspire, and it's shiny. How cute is that? Kids would love this. Like if you wore it to your school. It'd be cute to do this little heart in holographic too. So the original design has these little hearts on it. And I wasn't sure if I wanted 3 colors on this shirt. But it has these little hearts and you sprinkle them like everywhere. you know, sprinkle them. But they go like here, here, I don't know, here or something like that. So you've got these little hearts. So you can add those too from the design. And I think there's another design that I took the arrow off of. That's the nice thing about layers is if you don't like it all, you can just use part of the layers that you like. That's the purple holographic iron-on, and I love it. It's so pretty. Who has a website called Shirt Space? I don't know. Could you do a video on what colors do great together for iron? I always have trouble matching and making look good together. Yeah, that's a great suggestion for making color schemes and coming up with color color combinations. I would love to do that video. I will definitely start thinking about how I could do that. I actually have a whole sample kit from Expressions Vinyl that has every color of iron-on vinyl, everything. So that would be a great thing to do with that. I will use that and come up with my top, like, whatever favorite color schemes. Okay, let's do one more. I know this is really long, but this one's really easy and really cute. And it's one design. So we're going to do it. And it's my Living on a Prayer design that came out a couple months ago, about a month ago from Hometown Collective. And I did not make it last month. And I was bummed because I was like, all of the designs and all I wanted to make was my Living on a Prayer t-shirt. And I didn't make it. I'm not going to weed on that because that's really not fun. Okay. So this is supposed to be like a graphic-y t-shirt. It's supposed to have like these little etchy marks. I wasn't sure how it would work with iron-on, so we'll see. I might leave like a few of them, but it's probably going to pick up a lot of them. So do you see what I'm talking about? It has like these little like extra pieces to make it look like brush strokes. I wasn't sure how the design would work, but it turned like if they stay or if you make sure you to keep a few of them, it looks pretty cool. It looks like paint. Oh, living on prayer. Fruit of the Loom t-shirts. Okay, I can do this all day. Love to do HTV projects. I could do it all day too. That's why I'm just like, we could do a 24-hour craft along show one day if I could bring some food because I always get hungry by the end of these videos. I'm like, okay, I gotta go. I'm getting hangry. Urban Pipeline. What's Urban Pipeline? This shirt? Or what? What's Urban Pipeline? I don't know. Oh, I guess I could find the brand of this shirt if it has a brand. It doesn't. Is it? No. It doesn't. I wish it did because it's a really good shirt. It's like awesome. Awesome possum. So this is a reverse design. I'm weeding out the letters and leaving the circle. So that's exciting. That's exciting. You could also take another circle behind this design and attach them if you wanted to leave the letters and just have a circle on the outside, if that makes sense. So if you wanted to play with this design a little bit, but I like it the way it is. So I'm going to. One downfall, they stayed staticky of the HTV. Living on a prayer. Okay, everything sparks a song in my head, and then when I'm actually weeding something that is actually from a song, that's even worse. So this song's gonna be stuck in my head as long as I have this t-shirt, and every time I see it, I'm gonna want to sing this song. Did you cut your holographic on bonded fabric on air too? No, the notch right before bonded fabric. So it doesn't have a name. It's just the dot and then bonded fabric, go back to the dot right before it. Okay, so that's where I cut my holographic and it did perfect. It cut like amazing. They're for men, but I buy them for me. Yeah, I love men's t-shirts. They are the best. So I think you're talking about that brand, but I missed some of it. So 50% cotton, 50% polyester. Bella t-shirts from Jiffy Shirts are my fave. So soft. I agree with Walmart shirts though. I have a few as well of their tanks. Yeah, their tank tops are awesome. Sometimes they come out with like random t-shirts that are really inexpensive. Okay, so this is done. I just want to make sure this is very staticky. All these little pieces. We have a hunter hair. Got to make sure. No, it's my hair. Got to make sure it's on the other side. It won't bother me if it is. Can't be under the design. And then I have 2 pieces right here that got stuck. Okay. And I lost part of my E. I lost a little part of the E right there, but it's okay. I can always make one of those if I really wanted to. All right, bringing this back. We've made 2 t-shirts, a chalkboard, a fancy schmancy thing, and a, what is that called? A binder? We made a binder. I am forever battling cat fur, right? Guys, that's one of the good things about having the office is Hunter hair still gets here somehow, but not like it is at home. That is so bad. So bad. How is Hunter? He is great. He's growing up so fast. He is becoming very lazy. He's a Chesapeake. I don't know how familiar you are with Chesapeakes, anybody, but they're not usually lazy. They love water, and they usually are pretty social animals, but Hunter hates water. He is so lazy, and he has to have a hug every 5 minutes, which you guys have witnessed many times. And he is a sweetheart, but he's terrified of any human that is taller than him, he's terrified of. So he barks at them, make sure they know that he's scared of them. But he loves kids. Any child, he loves them. He's terrified of other dogs, like terrified of other dogs. Doesn't matter the size. He just is terrified of them. We have 2 cats and a dog, but lint rollers are a lifesaver. Yeah. So are you still planning Disneyland Day? I am. Oh, for like meeting you guys? Yes, I don't have specific dates, except I will be there this month, July 20th, 21st, and 22nd. So if anybody will be there that day, let me know. We haven't come up with the exact days of when we're going for the rest of the year, but once I know, I will plan Disney Day. And I know that that's not very good heads up for people, but I do want to meet people and go to Disneyland with you guys if that's possible. Yeah, but I know we're trying to go sometime in October, sometime in December, and then sometime possibly in January. The 20th is my 40th birthday. Yay! Happy birthday to you. Okay, I'm gonna let this cool down. This looks like the moon. Because parts of it are stuck to the shirt and parts of it are stuck to the iron-on, or the plastic part. I'm gonna let it cool down. This is the shirt I really wanted, so I was like, I'm gonna make that at least. Actually, there's a few more shirts that I really want, but I've got to make all of these today. All right, I'm gonna peel this off. Dun, dun, dun. Look at this. It's so cute. Living on a prayer. It does look like the moon, though, huh? It definitely looks like the moon. A blue moon. Told you, everything makes me think of a song. Okay, so that one is done. We did a shirt for Briley. We did 2 shirts for me, right? Did I just do a shirt? Yeah, the Teach, Love, Inspire. I might give this to somebody who loves teaching or who is a teacher. I don't know. That's exciting. Okay. I love watching your videos. So informative. I'm a beginner. I just got my Cricut March, and everything I know how to do is from your videos. Thanks so much. You're welcome. I am so glad that I've been able to help you. I love that you guys are Cricut masters, and you will be a Cricut master before you know it. We've got everybody in our groups, from like people who are just starting, don't even know the words to use for everything. I was there. I remember being that myself, to people who are like teaching me things. So you guys are awesome. The one is pretty teach shirt. The moon, not so much. I like it. It's not a moon. It says living on a prayer. But so I think it would be almost cute to do the reverse design. So like if I were to just do the words and cut the circle out, maybe weld it with just a square so I could just do the living on a prayer in that. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like it with the circle though. I think I would just do the words next time. I like it. But I like this shirt. It's so comfortable. I want to wear it like right now. You should do glow in the dark moon. That would be cool. Ooh, you know what I want to do? I want to get glow in the dark HTV, and I want to make a Rapunzel shirt that has, because I wanted to do this on a wall because I saw it on Pinterest, and I want to do the lanterns and the glow in the dark so that when you turn it off, the lanterns light up. That would be so cute. You inspired me to make my own channel. Thank you. Exciting. What are you doing on your own channel? What are your things that you're doing? My videos are so helpful. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I had much for that. Or I didn't. Oh, that was the one that could possibly be Abraham Lincoln. Let's see. What other designs do we have before? Work hard, stay humble. That would take us 2 seconds to make. Let's do it. Let's see how long we can be. I got to make these anyways, so I might as well just stay live with you guys. If you guys are hanging out, I was going to make them. You'll see them all again soon if I don't finish them. But I am getting pretty hungry, so I should probably go eat and pack for camping. Yay. So busy. So far, I only have one video up and made for Father's Day, but more to come. Exciting. What will your niche be? I mean, I've seen sizing charts on Pinterest. I'm cleaning my craft room watching. Yay. I need to do that. Some of you guys need to go live sometime so I can clean my craft room and watch you guys. Let's try that for a change. The office is a disaster. I tried. I cleaned a little bit. You wouldn't know if you saw it. But I did clean a little bit. I'm going to weed all this together. That's the, I love, okay, this color, whatever this color is, I don't know. Sometimes the colors make a big difference on how easy they weed. But this is like weeding so easy and amazing. I love it. Love it. It's so easy to weed this stuff. It's so easy to weed the stuff. I know, I like the shirts I'm making too. They're cute, huh? Okay. Once it gets to a point where it's just a hot mess, you just keep going with it. I hope it works. And it usually does. All right. I love easy weed. It's really easy to weed, like we've said. I can and will. My craft room needs it. Still trying to figure that out, but so far I've been super busy making party decor, so let's see. Film it. Go live, girl. Everybody can go live now. You know what, though? So many YouTubers don't do live videos. It's so weird. Like, the ones who've been on YouTube for a really long time, I think it's just such a new world to them that they don't go live. So I need to make more Harry Potter shirts. Yes, that would be fun. I'm tired. I'm falling asleep on you guys. So if I fall asleep, yeah. Are you going to be amazing event? Are you going to be amazing event in Utah? Am I going to the Cricut Mountain Makeathon? Is that the event you're talking about? I will not be there for the Cricut Mountain Makeathon, but I will be there for CVX Live if you're in the Utah area. I'll be going to CVX Live, so that will be fun. What is the best opal holographic HTV? Probably from Expressions Vinyl. They probably have a good opal. Work hard, stay humble. I like this saying. This is a huge shirt. Okay, so I'm into like buying these big old shirts because they fit and they are comfortable. And but this one's really big. What size is this? I don't even know. It's just an extra large, but it looks big. It's like, maybe it's one of those shirts that's like made to be big. So it looks like it's like a 3X. It looks big. I made a Harry Potter bride shirt. It says Muggle to Mr. or Muggle to Mrs. with the wedding date for the boss. That's so cute. So cute. I need to make Landis some more Harry Potter stuff. She wants to go to Harry Potter World for her birthday in December, which we're going to Disneyland. So I don't know if we can go to both, but let's see. We do not allow minors under the age of 18 to live stream. This is clearly stated in terms and conditions 11C under the rules of service when you signed up for YouTube. Oh, I didn't know that. So everybody who is under 18 cannot go live. That's the Google Compliance Department. Hello, my name is Simon. I'm from Google Department of Technology and Live Streams. We have been alerted to your stream. I am not under 18. I'm flattered, but I'm not under 18. So I think I should be okay, right? Is somebody alerting them that I'm live streaming and I'm under 18? Because I'm definitely not. I have a child that's 11, so that would be pretty awkward if I was under 18. Okay. Alrighty, work hard, stay humble. I'm gonna do these in 2 rounds. So let's see. Spammer. Yeah, maybe it's spammer. Maybe it's spammer. Fake news. Fake news. Woohoo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can live stream. I'm pretty sure every YouTuber can live stream. I don't know why that would be a rule. You just cut the whole tag off, but that'll work too. Is that a rule? I don't even know. I think it's because of your comment that everyone can go live. I don't know. Everyone can't go live. I meant everybody, every YouTube channel is able to go live is what I meant. I did not mean that, whatever. So I am tired. Want to go to bed, but I have so much to do. See, this is the thing. I'm a late bird, but I need a siesta. I think it's because I don't know. I think maybe because I spent a whole week in Mexico that I think that I'm entitled to siestas, but could be. Or I'm just used to it. We didn't really take siestas while we were there. Yes, everybody can go live. I don't know. I want to go to Harry Potter too. I want to go to, I think I do. I don't know. As far as I know, I do. I've never been, so I don't know if I really want to or not. I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan, but Landis is. I've been to Warner Brothers Studios 3 times. My eldest son should have been in the first film, but he broke his hip. His school were the children of the tables. Oh, he was supposed to be in the movie of Harry Potter. I put the cord underneath the easy press. Not good. Not good at all. All right, we're going to cool this down. We're on a roll, man. We made 4 t-shirts, a fancy schmancy thing, and a binder. All right. I had a teacher in junior high that said binder really funny. And every time she would say binder, we would go binder under our breath, me and a friend. We never did it like to make fun of her, but we just were like binder. So I can't ever say binder without saying it like that. So if you hear me say binder, I'm probably going to say it like that. Work hard, stay humble. This is a really pretty color, but it's hard to see it. It's like a pink orange. But the lighting, yeah, that's pretty good. That shows what it is. But it's very glittery. It's very pretty. There we go. All right. So we worked hard and we're staying humble today. I like it, but I still don't have a 4th of July shirt. We didn't make one 4th of July shirt today on the 4th of July. This is the first time I've been able to catch you live. See, I got to go live on these random times more often because a lot of people are catching that's never seen it. All right, guys, I have to go because it's an hour and 30 minutes and I need to go pack and get food ready for our camping trip and finish these projects. And I have a video I'm shooting that I have to edit. So lots of things to do. Pink orange equals coral. No shade, I promise. Pink orange is coral. It's coral, but it's also pink orange. Like when you see it, you'll be like, oh, okay, I see why you said pink orange. It's not like coral. It's like, I don't know. I guess it's glitter coral. I don't know what the actual color is, but I'll know the color in a little bit and I'll let you guys know what it actually is. It's crange. Maybe. It's pretty. Yeah, it's just pretty. You're welcome for streaming. Okay, I've got to get going. So much to do, so little time. And I love you guys. And I can't wait for August because it's going to be so much slower and more lives and stuff like that. I do Instagram. I have an Instagram, but it is very personal. Like, it's not personal. Like, you guys can follow it, but it's not like a businessy. I share some of my projects, but it's definitely more like pictures of my kids and my dog. So, yeah. All right. I love you guys. Have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.